Taking the CBAP Certified Business Analysis Professional Certification Examination is a strategic move for advancing your career in business analysis. This certification, provided by the International Institute of Business Analysis, IBA, validates your expertise and skills in the field, making you a recognized professional globally. Preparing for the CBAP involves rigorous study and a deep understanding of business analysis practices, which can significantly enhance your knowledge and job performance. Successfully passing the CBAP exam opens doors to new career opportunities and can lead to higher earning potential and greater professional recognition.
Preparing your final studying. Alright, it's time to focus on your final study sessions. Concentrate on both understanding business analysis concepts and applying them to exam scenarios. Ideally, you should start your intensive study routine 2 weeks before the exam. Balance is key. Don't overdo it, as it's important to maintain your overall well-being. In these final 2 weeks, you should have already reviewed all the material. Dedicate 1 to 2 hours each day for focused study. If you're a morning person, consider waking up an hour or two earlier to review your notes undisturbed. If mornings aren't your best time, set aside some quiet time in the afternoon or evening. Begin and end your study sessions with a brain dump. This helps reinforce your memory and mimics creating a cheat sheet for the exam. Doing additional brain dumps throughout the day can also help ensure you remember key information. Aim to be comfortable with all concepts without overloading yourself. Consistent, focused study sessions will keep you sharp for exam day. Keep practicing writing down all the concepts you can recall. If you struggle to remember something, review that area a bit more. Practice writing quickly, using your cheat sheet to efficiently answer questions. Timing yourself with a stopwatch can help improve your speed. Apply business analysis concepts to your CBAP application work experience. Use your cheat sheets to analyze your work, identifying relevant hours and ensuring you're well prepared. Revisit the BABIC guide to familiarize yourself with the vocabulary, as it will appear in your exam. Submit your application while you're studying. Approval takes a few business days, so it's wise not to study too intensely for too long to avoid burnout. Remember, you have up to a year after application submission to take the exam. The hardest work is behind you. Use the final days to reinforce your knowledge, streamline recall processes, and allow your brain to rest, so you're focused and ready for your exam. Taking the exam. With your application approved and studies complete, it's now time to take your CBAP examination. Let's discuss what to do before, during, and after the exam. When scheduling your exam, start with yourself. Give yourself enough time to finish studying, but not so much that you get burnt out. Most people prefer 2 weeks of final preparation. Consider the time of day you work best, as most exams can be scheduled for either the morning or afternoon. If you're a morning person or more focused after lunch, schedule accordingly. Since the exam lasts over 3.5 hours, you want to be at your peak performance. On the day of the exam, leave early to avoid feeling rushed or stressed. Have your morning coffee if needed, or avoid a heavy lunch if it makes you drowsy. At the exam center, begin by preparing your cheat sheet. Take the tutorial offered for the computer-based exam, even if you're comfortable with the technology. Use this time to create your brain dump, writing down key information on the scratch paper or notes area. This should take no more than 5 minutes but will help you stay focused. Remember, if you leave the testing center for a break, the clock keeps ticking, so keep breaks short to maintain your momentum. Use the entire exam duration, 3.5 hours, to review and check your answers. This time allows you to thoroughly understand and respond to each scenario presented. When you've answered all questions and are ready, submit your exam to receive your instantaneous results. Passing the CBAP exam is a significant achievement and not an easy task. With a solid approach to preparation, taking, and completing the exam, you can navigate this challenge successfully and join the ranks of certified business analysis professionals. Answering the CBAP questions. Just as you would plan your study sessions, it's essential to strategize how you approach CBAP exam questions. Tackling these questions requires both an artful and scientific approach. Instead of feeling pressured to answer every question sequentially, try this method. Start by answering the questions you know confidently. Skip the ones you're uncertain about, and return to them later. Flag any answers you're unsure of, review these flagged questions, and then review all your answers once more. Begin by identifying the keywords in each question. Determine if the question is asking about a technique, task, need, or stakeholder. With this focus, select the best answer among the plausible options, remembering that there might be multiple correct answers but only one best choice. Consider how the BABIC guide would suggest answering, or think about what the ethical choice would be, as ethical decision-making is crucial for business analysts. For the scientific aspect, immediately answer the questions you know as you read them. This ensures you move quickly through the exam, maintaining momentum. Skip any questions that stump you, and continue until you reach the end of the exam. Then, return to the skipped questions, answering them to the best of your ability. If you're still unsure, flag these answers and keep moving. Repeat this process until all questions are answered. Next, focus on reviewing the flagged answers. Reread each question with your chosen answer to ensure it makes sense. If it does, unflag it and move on. Finally, review all your answers to ensure they sound logical. Only consider changing an answer if it seems clearly wrong, as your first instinct is usually correct. By following this strategy, and trusting in the preparation you've done, you'll be ready to confidently submit your exam and await your results.
Thanks for joining our video. Would you be interested to know more? Please contact us to www.iCertGlobal.com or email to info@iCertGlobal. Or